Hello, everyone. This is Ty Williams here, and this is a straight kids personality second reading, and also the current energy and what's the tea about straight kids. So, before I do the second reading on them, this is entertainment purpose only, and take it as a grain of salt. So, I'm gonna start off with the group energy, Straight Kids energy, in they group right now. I feel like they trying to let bygones be bygones, and they trying to have a better relationship with each other as a group, but also as family as well. I feel that they are professionals, and also they want to be seen as professionals. They want to be seen as a group that break barriers, but also give a sense of Stray Kids is more than just a name. Stray Kids is family. Stray Kids are unique. Stray Kids could bring lots of positivity that change the world in a positive light, in a positive way. But however, there's a group of people doesn't want that to happen. So what I'm getting with Stray Kids, they are adults. They are adults, and they are questioning about their life. They are questioning about their surroundings. They are questioning about their purpose in life and what it meant to be an idol, but also a person. I feel that in the idol community or in the K-pop business, there is lots of rules and restrictions on idols. And being an idol is not easy because an idol represent an image. An idol is represent what people idolize or what people represent as idols. And I feel like Straight Kids is question about themselves as idols or individual. Like all of them want to be artists. All of them want to be artists. Like they don't see themselves as idols, which is something crazy to me because they are idols. They are the whole package. They could do anything. They could be a singer, an actor, a songwriter, you name it. They could do it all. But in their mind, they're like, I don't see myself an idol because an idol is someone who is perfect. An idol who supposed to be a goody goody two shoes. They're supposed to be have some type of moral compass. Like all are supposed to have moral compass, but what I'm trying to say is it's like they think that they don't see themselves as what the people expect them to be. And I feel like straight kids are dealing with an identity crisis, and especially a few of them, I would say all of them. I think all of them have identity crisis of who they are as idol, not as people, but as idol. And I feel like they want to separate themselves from being an idol and being who they are as people. Um, what I do feel with straight kids is that there's lots of problem behind the scenes. I don't think that they don't have problems with each other whatsoever. I don't think they have problem with each other. It's like there are people is creating drama around them and creating lies and creating rumors and or trying to make them to fight among each other because I saw a female manager is causing them hell, like taking their money, manipulating them, sabotaging them. And I feel like she's doing that because she listened to the higher ups. I feel like the higher ups do not want straight kids to have so much success internationally. And the reason I say this because I see straight kids have a YouTube channel, right? They got a YouTube channel called Straight Kids. And I feel like this particular person is telling whoever worked on the YouTube channel to not put English subs. Yep, not put English subs in a channel, but only Korean. So if you go to their YouTube channel, they only have like Korean subs, but not English subs, because this particular female know that Straight Kids is growing popularity among the international fans, and I feel like she's afraid that if Straight Kids have more international fans, that means that Straight Kids will be the next BTS. You know how BTS gain fans through international fans. And look at BTS now. And so she's trying to like sabotage it, but however, she gonna get exposed about this through JYP, and I feel like she's trying to manipulate the situation, but it's too late. I feel like she's gonna get fired, or I feel like Stray Kids' parents are gonna get involved, and that's another thing too. I do see Stray Kids' parents are getting involved this year. They definitely getting involved this year because they felt that something ain't right with JYP Entertainment, and also they feel like something going on in that group. Um, this is alleged. This is entertainment purpose only. I feel like one of the members confessed to his parents about what actually happened to him and got his parents outraged. And not only outraged, but I feel like one of their oh, what's the name? It's like it's a fan, and they do a this fan is like a Straight Kids president. I'm sorry, it's in my head, but I feel like she found out about it. She was outraged, and it's gonna be put out in social media about what this staff worker, what this manager, whoever did something to him that is not right at all. I would say something about abuse. I would say something about abuse. Abuse, abuse, abuse. I keep saying abuse, abuse, abuse. But I feel like they're trying to hush hush about it, but it's getting messy, y'all. It's like all I have to say is that straight kids are looking after for themselves and after each other as well. Because I feel like this staff worker or this female manager is causing a lot of drama to a straight kid, even a fan too, as well. I feel like a fan trying to create rumors a lie about them because what the actual truth happened to this particular person. So what is the T on straight kids? So I got block, big ego, rich choice, moving, divine feminine, playing mind games, high key, straight kids are lick, a masculine divine energy is protecting straight kids. So what I'm getting with the rumor around straight kids is that they started to become more popular among the international fans instead of the Korean fans. I feel like there is a divine feminine energy is trying to sabotage that. I feel that this female doesn't want straight kids to be successful out of South Korea. But however, Faith changed that. I feel like Faith got straight kids to be globally known even more. And I feel like everyone knows straight kids' name now, what they saw Maniac and Venom. And I love Maniac. I just love Maniac. Like when I listen to Maniac, I get my groove like Maniac, 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 Maniac. Okay. Let me get into this. I do see straight kids is having a big decision as a group, but also as individuals. I feel like one or two or three is talking about building their own company, building their own record label amongst their group so they could have freedom to do whatever they want to do, have a freedom to express themselves, have a freedom to be themselves. Because I feel like uh, JYP have this strong restriction on them that they cannot do certain things that normal adult people will do at their age, like going to clubs, going to bars, um, drink alcohol, getting a tattoo, be in a relationship, whoever they feel they love or they like, experiment about their sexualities and stuff like that. And straight kids is in that center field of what should I do to make me happy or also to make me feel protective. And I feel like they are going to like older um K-pop idols for advice on certain things that they are dealing with right now. And I feel like some of these K-pop idols are like um are intimidated by them or they try not to um corrupt them, you know, because they don't want to see straight kids go through what they go through. Because the older K-pop idols suffer more than the current idols nowadays. And idols back then, like in the early 2000s, they cannot do certain things that they want to do because of their company. And now this time it's getting more restrict, like very restrict, because of the new South Korean president. And I heard that the new South Korean president is changing a lot of rules in South Korea right now with the foreign policy situation. And that's what I do see the tea around straight kids of this whole foreign policy situation. And people don't know that there is a foreign policy situation that affects South Korean visa. Like for an immigrant want to work in Korea, they have to have certain guidelines and certain rules to fit the norm in South Korea. And I feel that Felix and Bane Chan is worried about that, because I heard that I don't know what's going on in the South Korean government, but I'm getting the feeling that they trying to limit certain foreign workers in South Korea to not have certain rights or certain something like that. But I feel like the members are really worried about that. I feel like JYP entertainment employees are playing mind games with straight kids, or getting in their head and trying to manipulate them, or they feel that straight kids members are manipulating them by playing mind games towards them as well. But personally, I feel like everyone is in intense stressful mode. I don't think that straight kids are not stressful. I feel like straight kids is playing it smart. Like they are blocking certain people who is shady, who is lying, who is very unbalanced. They have this thing of, and everybody went through this. Like when someone is yelling and screaming at you, you get the sense that, okay, this person got to go because something ain't right about that person. We all went through it. Like if you're in a relationship and you have like a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and you confront your boyfriend and girlfriend about the cheating, they get all emotional and start screaming with no tears in their eyes, but they get all crazy. And you got like, you know what? I gotta go. I'm not gonna do with you no more. And they went batshit crazy. Yes. And I feel like straight kids are seeing that with certain people in their life who just like get emotionally crazy and very unstable. And so they like, you know what? I'm gonna stay away from you. I'm gonna block you. If you disrespect me, I'm blocking you. If you say anything that hurt my feelings or disrespecting me or trying to hurt me, I'm blocking you. That's straight kids energy right now. And I feel like since they do that, people get very cautious and extra nice and being passive aggressive. Like, well, I think that you should do this. I think that you should do that, without screaming, out yelling, because they know that if they yell or scream or hit them anything that make them feel uncomfortable, they blocking them. And also, I feel like straight kids are really low key this time since they are getting popular and people take notice. So they kind of like play it low key. But also, they gotta make crazy money this year, and that money gonna be stole by this female manager, and then she gonna get fired, and the court gonna order her to get all that money back to them. That leads to huge issues that the parent had to step in. Um, some people think that they got a ego problem, and really they don't. They very humble. Um, they very passionate at what they do and what they love. Um, there's no issues within the group. That is what I'm getting. But the only problem with straight kids is that it's the outside interference, not the inside. It's the outside. I feel like everybody on the outside trying to get straight kids to break up, separate, or it's the company make a decision to disband them because they just jealous, or they just, I don't know. It's just like things are getting very complicated with straight kids now. So now I am gonna do straight kids individually about their personality and their current energy, and also what's the tea about them. So let me begin with IN. So when I'm getting IN personality, he is someone who is driven to be successful of the things that he want to do in his life. He want to see things in a unique way to his narrative. He want to experience things that others don't dare to do. And I feel like want to be more of an artist instead of an idol. I see him being the youngest in the group, but also have that old soul, that maturity about him, make others to rely on him when it comes to personal issues on themselves in the group or outside the group. I feel like IN is a low key funny person without trying to be funny, because he say things that make people laugh or make people gasp because he's the youngest, he look young, he act young, but at the same time, he's more like a grandmother or a grandfather in the group. Like he's more of an old soul. Like um I get in the vibe with IN that he's like those warm, loving, um, unique grandmas that love her family, love her children, very strict, very disciplined, but have that why youthfulness about them that make them very quirky and funny. That's IN. You know, IN, he's a man, but he gives that vice. He had that vibe that that he's young, he act young, but at the same time, he thinks like an older person, a mature person. And I think that's why the other members love him, because IN is very much of a person who want to prove people wrong and want people to see him for who he is instead what he looks like. He want to be seen as this person who was hardworking, who was giving, who was very kind to others, but have that strong masculine energy about him to make people rely on him. But he's very wise and very smart. So I'm getting with his current energy right now. I feel like he dealing with some real life adult experience, meaning that adults, like when we become adults, like you get a job or you go to college or you're in a relationship or you experience going to clubs, going to bars, and you meet different type of people that question your identity and question your personality. I feel like IN is question about his personality and the people he hangs with. He feels that he is trapped into his own insecurities as someone who is gorgeous, someone who is good looking, but he's still balanced insecurity of who he is. And yes, he's a very shy person. That's why I'm getting very shy. He's very body conscious. Um, he's not confident within his body, which is so interesting. And I feel he is dealing with body body I would say this. He it's like he's a don't get upset with me when I say this. I feel like he is very questioning about his sexuality and his gender. Like he's very questioning about his sexuality and gender, about who he is. And I feel like everyone go through it, but however, I feel like he's trying to keep it a secret, trying to keep it hidden for people from people, you know, and he doesn't want to talk about it. And that's a good thing. I feel like he's a very private person as well, very secretive, very private. He doesn't want to put his business out there. He doesn't want to people know about it, about his secrets. Even if he's in a relationship, he doesn't want the relationship to be exposed. And he doesn't want the relationship to be out in the open. And I'm gonna tell you guys this. If he's in a relationship with someone and that someone exposed their relationship, he feels that that person gotta go. And that person betrayed his trust. Like IN is a huge loyalist. Like he loves a person who is loyal. He loves a person who is honest. He loves a person who's very protective. He loves people who's all about loyalty at the end of the day. A person who will not say anything about what's going on with him. He's very big on that. And so I feel like IN wants someone that he could trust, and that someone that he could protect, or someone that protect him. He doesn't want people to know about his relationship status or anything. Like, he wants to separate his idol celebrity lifestyle from his real lifestyle. Like, he's in the role of, there are two sides to him that meet the I. That's IN. So I feel like IN current energy is someone who just want to be himself without being judged, without people bashing him. He just want to be himself. And I do feel like IN is a star seed as well, a star seed who have a purpose to help people. And that's why I feel like he got a very unique energy about him that make him stand out. And he doesn't think that he got a unique personality, but he does. IN does have a unique personality about him that make him more unique. But one thing I do get with the tea around him is that he is very low key. Like, he go up to social media to see what is going on or what people say about him and his members. He doesn't engage with, like, social media drama, or he doesn't engage with trolls or hate comments. He just wants to see the positivity in the group and himself. And also, he's learned about certain things that he doesn't know about himself either. So that is what I got with IN, because I feel like I am trying to avoid drama, confrontations, trying to avoid certain people trying to get him to be in a relationship. And he's like, if I'm dating you, you better not tell anybody. If you tell anybody, me and you are through. So that is what I got with IN energy. So next is Sun Mean. What I'm getting with Mean is that he is like the big brother in Straight Kids. Despite he's the youngest, he is like the big brother. And what I'm getting with him is that he's reliable, he is trustworthy, he is loyal, he is very smart when it comes to certain decision he that make him a very outstanding person. I do believe that he's a very, very crafty guy. He knows what he's doing and how he feel, what is best for him. So what I'm getting with Sunmi is that he's very funny and a goofball in real life. Despite he seem a bit more dull, like when you first see him, he seemed very dull, boring. But if you get to know him, he's very funny, and he had that very um goofy way about him that make people um laugh, or make people a bit more like, okay, awkward, and he's so good with that as well. Seomin is a pure guy. He's really pure at heart. He have a very good nature about him. Like he making sure that everyone is in a better position and a better place, despite he can be stubborn and strict. But overall, he got that sense of humanity about him that make him to be more engaged into other people's affair when it comes to charity work. I feel like he's so into charity work or into justice. I don't know his family from a lawyer firm or his family or lawyers or very powerful, influential people, because I do see that he had that sense of tradition and justice within himself as a person, but also I feel like he was raised by traditional, strong justice people. And I do see there is a older woman in his family helping him to be more honest with himself and be more stern on his career as a singer, as a performer. I feel like this woman knows that he got talent, but however, I feel like he's a bit more hesitant when it comes to his decision as a singer. Like right now, he's so hard working as a singer and starting to learn his vocals and his strength as a singer instead of him focus on the weakness. He always focused on his weak um singing ability, and when he thinks about that, it got him a bit more self-conscious in his singing ability. But now people are helping him to break that and become more confident of his amazing singing ability. And when I'm getting with him, his voice is very powerful, not only in singing, but through his word. Like he's the voice of reason sometimes in his group and straight kids or the group of friends and family members. He's a voice of reason. And he's a good listener as well. Like he doesn't mind of you talking to him. And I feel like he does give that bitch face look at times when he's pissed and people kind of like back away from him. But once people start to talk to him, they feel more comfortable. He's like a big brother in in straight kids, or the group of friends. Like he's a guy that I get it. He's a go-to guy when things are getting chaotic for um for them. But he's a voice of reason. That's what I'm getting. But he could sing. But the current energy about him that is something about his family. There's a message from his family dealing with a mature woman, and as I get a comedic energy. There's a mature woman in the family is dealing with some type of health issues that need to be addressed, but it's gonna be all right though, because it's mostly like a health scare, but this woman gonna be okay. This woman gonna be all right. this woman gonna be fine. So that is what I'm seeing with Seamin, Seamin, uh, Simmons. Okay, what is the T on Seamin? Seamin. I'm just over the place. I'm sorry about that. I get he's very low key with this fire sign energy, who is very level headed. I feel like this person, I would say this person is calmer. It could be okay. I'm getting he got a big brother. Is his big brother got a fiance or is married to, like, I feel like the big brother is married to a fire sign woman. And this woman is dealing with lots of mental issues that cause the wedding off. Or I feel like he's dealing with a fire sign man who have mental issues, like someone who is very jealous of him and trying to cause problems with him. But however, luckily there's mature woman is stepping in and stopping it, stopping whatever this fire sign person is. This person gonna be exposed as well. But overall, Sunmi seem pretty low key as right now. I feel like he's low key on certain things about himself as a performer and as a singer as well. And he's trying to keep things private as possible. I feel like he wanted to remain um, secretive on certain issues within his life right now and very private in his life to get a better balance of himself. I feel like he's trying to work on his weight, taking up boxing, um, controlling his anger, and maintain his anger as well too. So I do see him going through a good transformation in his life as well, as to be more responsible and more reliable in the group. So what I got next is Felix, but right now I'm gonna do Felix in the next video. So for anyone who want to continue of Straight Kids psychic reading on their personality and current energy, just go to my description box down below or click on the end of the video on Felix and the rest of the members. So this is Ty Williams. Good day and goodbye.